Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Smoking my Peterson 313 with some Innerdale Flake. I just got home from picking McKinley up from work. While I was sitting there waiting for her, I was listening to a new song off the Rolling Stones' new album, Hackney Diamonds. A song called Sweet Sounds from Heaven. Just an incredible song. Love it. Just a soulful, bluesy tune. And on this song, Lady Gaga is singing background vocals, just doing a killer job. But the song ends, and then Steve Jordan kind of gets the beat going again on the drums, and then Lady Gaga starts singing the vocals again. And I mean, she starts singing these vocals, reminiscent of Mary Clayton and Clyde King, who were two of the greatest background vocalists in the history of musical history, and they were the greatest that ever lived, as far as I'm concerned. Lady Gaga starts singing. I mean, she starts bringing it, and then the keyboard comes in, the bass comes in, everybody comes in, and Lady Gaga just starts bringing it. Next thing I know, I'm in tears. I'm just tears flowing down my face. I am so emotional over this song. Tears are just flowing down my face. No, I'm not a Rolling Stones fan. I've never been a Rolling Stones fan. I think I have their greatest hits album, and I think that's probably it. And I'm not a Lady Gaga fan. Good Lord, she was singing. She was singing on this song. She was bringing it, and I was feeling it. And it was like I was going to church. It was like she was taking me to church on this song. And McKinley comes to the car. She opens the door and she goes, "Are you okay?" And I go, "Freaking Lady Gaga's making me cry here." She starts laughing. She goes, "She can do that. She's got that kind of voice." And so I said, "Listen to this." And so I started it back to just before the song ends, and I played the whole song for her and let her listen to it. I said, "But listen to this ending." And it started all over again, and I'm in just tears flowing down my face. Music does that to me sometimes, and there's been a few songs in my life that have just really moved me like that. Vince Gill, Whenever You Come Around, man, first time I heard that, I had to pull over. I was driving on East J Street in Chula Vista, California, heading west. At 11:20 at night, and I had to pull over. I couldn't drive. I was just tears flowing down my face. That song just spoke to me, and I couldn't drive. I had to pull over. That song just touched me big time, and I didn't know who Vince Gill was at the time. I had no idea who that guy was, and but that song just moved me, and that was on one of his really early albums, and it was playing on KSON, the country station in San Diego, 97.3 at the time it was on. I'll never forget it. Oh, I will never forget that night. It just moved me. It brought me to tears. On the first time I heard the Allman Brothers Fillmore East album, I cried through that entire album. I'd never heard anything like that. I literally wept through that entire album. First time I heard it, I was just so moved. I'd never heard anything like that album. It still moves me to this day. It's my favorite album of all time. All time. But yeah, man, this song, this Stones tune, I think it was like a kind of a tribute to Charlie Watts. You know, they were talking about the sound of the drums coming down from heaven and filling the valley, and beautiful tune, just a beautiful, soulful, bluesy, gospel-y kind of song, you know, just that gospel kind of feel to it. And then Lady Gaga singing the background vocals and singing it like, you know, like background vocals should be sung, you know, like Clyde King and Mary Clayton. She was putting it, she's putting everything into it, and she was singing it from her heart. And when music is being played or sung from the heart, it gets special. It gets real special. And it touched me hugely. Big time touched me. And dang. And I hate that. I hate when I'm a very emotional guy, in case you didn't know that. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And but music touches me. And when I hear something that somebody sings or plays that comes from their heart, comes from a place of a personal pain or a personal a very personal spot for them, it touches me. And I've been known to leak a couple times when I listen to stuff like that. Because I try to play from my heart when I play. there's a song I'm playing and it means something to me, I try and tap into my life's journey to get that feeling. Man, it's a good tune. It's a really good tune. So check it out. Yeah, I don't know if it's something you would like, but man, it touched me to my core. And I'm and the other song on there that they've released so far on their album is fantastic too. And I'm not a huge Stones fan. I'm really not. I mean, I don't hate them, but I'm not a big Stones fan. I don't have a bunch of their albums or anything. Actually, I do have some of their albums on vinyl, but I didn't. They were given to me. I didn't buy them. And I rarely listen to anything but their greatest hits that I have on iTunes. And Sticky Fingers. I do have Sticky Fingers because I loved I was a huge Mick Taylor fan, and I loved what he did on that album. I loved Mick Taylor with John Mayall. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling now about music. But yeah, I was just crying like a baby. Not crying, but tears just flowing listening to that song because it just touched me. So anyway, I just want to do a video. Let y'all know I'm a big baby. But check out that tune. I believe it's on YouTube. Lady Gaga just blew me away. I just dumbfounded by her singing on that song. And the Stones weren't bad either. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. God bless.